Hey, what's going on, everyone? What's going on? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Another day in the markets. Today is Tuesday, July 30th, 2019. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Got one more day to go in July. Then we're wrapping up the month, heading into August. But what did we see yesterday in the markets? It was actually kind of an odd day, right? I mean, obviously, SPY just pretty much consolidated all day long. Faded up, faded down, dipped up, dipped down, closed just north of 50 cents down. Cross border, I mean, obviously there were some other significant moves in some sectors, but SPY itself was just waiting. And obviously, as you can see, pre-market, it's dipping down to the low, gap down, strong low. To the low 300s. So, we're going to see if we're going to have a continued sell-off going into the session today. Sector-wise, we had four green and seven red utilities close up at top dog, just shy of 0.5%, and financials pulled up the rear, just south of a point, 1% down. So going into the session today, we got four on our watch list, but we want to talk about a few things. Obviously, let's just get into it, and then we'll kind of build our thesis from here. So as you can see, Netflix had some selling pressure yesterday, and we were talking about this situation, obviously running up to this 200-day on the daily. This is just a natural, obviously overall level that it's a natural resistance, natural support level. So that being said, it had a nice reversal after its sell-off and just slammed right into that level. So we anticipated some pullback, selling pressure going into the session yesterday, and that's exactly what happened. That being said, it definitely ended up the day relatively strong. Obviously faded off out the bell, but fought back, and then traded higher and closed, obviously to the quote-unquote high of the day. Still down 3 points nonetheless. And you can see some action pre-market. It's definitely dipping down, but our thesis and our opinion on this one is that this is some cat and mouse shit. This is some market makers trying to sell some inventory to bust up to the upside. So we think this thing's running. We think that the bottom's in, and you know what? I mean, we may see this 50 level, 50 moving average level relatively soon. So again, if it holds these levels, if it can trade above a VWAP and maintain its level above VWAP, then we like it to the upside. Because I think the selling is over. I think it was just a one-off yesterday. I think now we're just going to start accumulating and push this thing higher. So that's what we got going on. Tesla's up next. As you can see, it had a nice fucking run yesterday, right? So, held that 50 pretty nicely, bounced nicely off that level. Closed just shy of 8 points to the upside. So obviously some action after hours last night, some pre-market action. Again, it's going to continue holding this level. We definitely, is it going to be a gap fill? Who's to say? Excuse me. But we definitely see some few points at least to the upside. So we like this thing. We have a bullish sentiment on Tesla for today's session. MDB got fucking annihilated yesterday. You can see they had some shit catalysts come out from Barron's. Obviously, we've always talk about this in the course, talk about this some of our postings. There's always ulterior motives when it comes to analysts. Opinions, upgrades, downgrades, just random stuff being put out. Not that it's not accurate, but you always got to kind of sift through and read between the lines, right? So just sit back and wait. Bottom line, sit back and wait and see if the street obviously agrees with what's been out, and if so, then obviously this thing's going to push lower to obviously you have this low of 120.45. MDB moves, it closed down 13 points, so it can fucking reset today if the street agrees with it. But our opinion is not the case. Our opinion is going to be a buy area and it's going to push higher. Our sentiment is bullish on MDB. You know how we feel about it. But at the end of the day, our opinion doesn't mean shit. It's the street's opinion. It's what the market dictates. The market dictates price, and that's it. So we're patiently waiting on MDB. If we see it move to the upside, definitely going to mitigate to the north. And next up, we got Roku. Roku wrapping it up. Got crushed yesterday, down just shy of 5.5 points to the downside. Obviously, we got a 112 price target that it was quite close to reaching going into the session, but it just sold off hard, just like MDB did. That being said, we definitely like the way it closed. So it closed relatively strong. And there's obviously some action after hours, but we definitely think that this is just an odd day yesterday. There was obviously some selling, some profit taking, and but we see the 50 below pushing it higher, so I think this may consolidate today, and if it does give us some action, it'll be a nice buy going into the close. So keep an eye on Roku to the north. So that's what we got, guys. We got four going into our session, keeping it nice and tight. So as always, we invite you to check out the site at thestreettrading.com. Get you sorted on the 90-day course, answer that question why, get you consistent, most importantly, get you consistent, guys, because with consistency comes profitability. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Nice and be patient, grow your account nice and slow. No need to just, we don't gamble here, guys. Gamblers look for home runs all the time. Nice and slow and steady wins every single time. All right, guys, that's what we got going on. As always, what do we tell you? Be very patient with price. Let your setups form. Let price come to you, and always respect your stops. Have a great day in the market, guys. If you need anything, reach out to us, give us a call, shoot us an email, whatever is best for you. We are here for you. All right, guys, have a good one, and we're gonna check you later.